Morning class. So we were discussing exercise 3.4 and in that we have discussed till question number 3. Now today we will discuss how to find the square root of the mixed fractions. Suppose very first question is there, 568 whole 108 upon 169. Okay, so first we will convert it. Into the mixed fraction. So when you convert it is 96100 upon 169. So we have to calculate the square root of this number. So now it is a rational number. We can write it like this, 96100 upon square root of 169. So 961, again we will use, again we will use long division method. Okay, now we will, for almost these type of questions, we will always use a long division method. So it is 3 pairs, 3 into 3 is 9, then plus 3 will come here, 6. Now see, it is 61. Now when you take out this pair here, so it is 0 only. So for that 0, what you can do, you can put a 0 here. Okay, or if you do not understood, then you can bring this 1, it is 62. So for this 0, we can only put a 0. That means our answer is 310. And what is the square root of 169? 13. Okay, so this is our answer. Then suppose, let's take one more question. 2033 23 upon 121. So it is 246016 upon square root of 121. So now again we will calculate its square root using the long division. Okay, whenever you have the bigger numbers, don't go for the prime factorization, always use the long division method. So again the nearest square, 4 into 4 is 16, it will give you 8, then this 4 will come here, 8, then this pair will come down, 860. Then suppose if I take 9, so it is 801, that is 59, and again this pair will come here, and this is 98 now. Okay, now this is 6. Again I have two choices, either I can put here 4 or I can put 6 here. So when I check for 6, suppose 986 into 6, so I will get 5916. So my choice is 6, not 4. So 6 here and 6, so it is 5916. When you subtract, you will get 0. Understood? So we can say that its square root is 496. And what is the square root of 121? 11. Okay, or if you want to change it into the mixed fraction, suppose, so you can change it 44. Okay, like this, you can write the answer also. Okay, now then questions likes of 5, 6, 7, 8. Find the least number that should be subtracted or least number that should be added. So in the previous exercises we have seen the questions where we have to find the least number to be either multiplied, okay, or divided. Okay, this we have done. So for that, what method we have used? So for that we have used the prime factorization method. Okay, Now if the question is likes of this, least number to be either added or to be subtracted. So in this, which method we will use? We will use long division method. Okay, this method we are going to use. So remember these two things. Whenever you want to find the least number to be multiplied or divided to make perfect square, okay, to make perfect square, to make perfect square. Okay, so for this operation we will use prime factorization. For added and subtracted we will use long division method. Understood? So let's see few problems related to it, this concept. So what question number 6 says? Least number to be added. Okay, so do not use prime factorization. Sorry, least number to be subtracted. Okay, so what question number 6 is? Least number to be subtracted we have to find. So do not use prime factorization method, use only long division. So number is this 49299. Okay, so we already have done many questions of long division now, and you must have practiced also. So one pair, two pair, and here I will add a 0. So 2 into 2 is 4, subtract, it will 0, 92 plus 2 and 4, then we will do, it becomes 84. Now it is 8 and 9, so 2 will come here, then 44. Okay, now since it is not a perfect square, so if I suppose write it here 2, so see what I will get, 2 into 2 4, 8 and 8, and if I subtract I will get a remainder. Now no more pairs are there. Now just think, if 15 would not have been there, then this number becomes a perfect square. So if I remove this 15, so my answer will be least number to be subtracted will be 15. Okay, or we can say, if we have to find this least number to be subtracted, our answer will always be what? Remainder. Okay, this is remainder and this is quotient, so our answer will be remainder whenever you have to find the least number to be subtracted. Understood? Now for question number 7, okay, so in question number 7 we have to find least number to be added. Okay, least number to be added we have to find. Then number is 493,727. Again we will form the pairs like this. Okay, so it is 7 into 7 49, then 0, then 37 will come here, so plus 7 we will do, it becomes 14. Now this 14, after I add 1, it becomes 141, so I have to put a 0 here and 0 here, so that I can get next pair. Okay, then I will put 2 here, so it is 2, so it is 2804. Subtract it, 3, 2, then 9. Now just see one thing here. least number to be added. That means I cannot subtract 923 from 727 because the number will get decreased. So in that case, what I will do, okay, just see this. See what I have taken here, 2. So I have to increase this number. So what I am going to do, I will calculate the next after 2, that is I will calculate 1403 into 3. Okay, just bigger number than this, that is, okay, I will calculate the just bigger number than this 3727, that is 3. So this is the just bigger number than this. Then our answer will be least number to be added. Okay, so if this would have been written here 524209, then definitely it becomes the perfect square. So what will be my answer? I will subtract this number from this number 3727. Okay, so 482 is my answer. Or alternative method. Okay, what can be the alternative method? In the alternative method, what you will do, okay, suppose this is one of the method. Okay, so you got this finally, and we will find, since no pair is left, we will find after 140 we will put a number which is just more than this 3727. So that is 1403 into 3, and I subtracted this 4209 from this last number. Alternative method can be, we can find the next number after 702, that is 703. Okay, so we will find the square of 703. So square of 703 will be 4829012 4 494209. Okay, 494209. Okay, this will be the square of 703. Then we will subtract this 49409 from this number, that is 493727. So I will get 482. Okay, so there are two methods to solve the questions likes of this. Either you take out just bigger number than this and then subtract it, you will get the number, or you take out the square of a number just after this quotient and subtract it from the number. Okay, then question number 9, next type of question and concept we will use that we have already used. Find the least. Okay, so in question number 9, find the least number of 4 digits. Find the least number of 4 digits which is a perfect square. So we know that least 4 digit number is equals to 1000. This is the least 4 digit number. So again we will do its prime factorization, we will do its, so 3 into 3 is 9, then this pair will come here, then 3 and 3 6. Okay, now I want a number which is more than 1000. Okay, so if I do it like this, it will be 61 and 39. Okay, so I want a number which is more than 1000. So what I can do, it becomes a question in which we have to add a least number to the given number to make it a perfect square. So what we can do, after 31 what comes? 32. So I will take out the square of 32, that is 1024. Okay, so this is my answer. This is the least 4 digit number which is a perfect square. Okay, So what you can do in this case, you can just add 1 to the quotient and you just take out the square of that quotient, so that will be your answer. Understood? एक क्वेश्चन रह गया बस, एक क्वेश्चन रह गया बस।
मैं बोल रहा था वो ये जो है ना वो अभी पेंटिंग कर रहा है।
हाँ उधर जाओ,
पेंटिंग कर रहा है।
बस एक क्वेश्चन रह गया, बस बंद करो जाओ।
एक क्वेश्चन रह गया।
हाँ बस एक क्वेश्चन रह गया, जाओ। Okay, now question number 10, where we have to find greatest 6-digit number which is a perfect square. So we know that greatest 6-digit number is, we have to write 9 6 times. Okay, so again like this. Now we will form the pairs. Then 9 into 9 is 81. Then this 99 will come here, plus 9 will give you 18. Then one more 9. 9 into 9, 81. 8, 72. 8, 17. Then 8, 9, 1. Then again this 99 will come here, plus 9, 198. Then again I will put 9 here, so 9 and 17901, subtract it, it is 1998. Okay, now you just see, I want greatest 6-digit number. That means if I increase this number by 1, it becomes a 7-digit number. So I want a number which is of 6-digit. So it becomes the case when we have to find the least number which is to be subtracted. So in that case I can say the greatest 6-digit number to be perfect square. Okay, so that number will be how much? Minus this remainder. Okay, so what we can say, generally we can say that number minus remainder. So it is 100899. And I think if you want to calculate the square root of this number 998001, so no need to calculate again, because its square root will be this quotient only, that is 999. Understood? So this is how we can solve the questions using the long division method. Okay, so you just solve the remaining questions, then we will discuss how to calculate the square root of the numbers which are not the perfect squares. Thank you.